From fashion runways to music stages and film sets, these young gay celebrities are redefining what it means to be beautiful in 2025. They're not just gorgeous faces, they're style icons, cultural influencers, and unapologetic forces of charm that have fans swooning across the globe. Whether it's the jawline that belongs in a Renaissance painting, the voice that melts you on the spot, or that effortlessly magnetic presence, each of them brings something uniquely irresistible to the table. Today, we're counting down the top 5 most gorgeous gay celebrities under 30, featuring stars who are conquering hearts while shaping the future of pop culture. From a world-famous math professor-turned-model to indie music's most poetic voice, from French screen romance to classic British allure, get ready to fall head over heels. Drop a 1 to 5 in the comments for your favorite on this list. Let's see who's stealing the spotlight for you. Pietro Boselli, the world's hottest math teacher, who became a global gay icon. When Pietro Boselli first made headlines, it wasn't on a runway or in a fashion magazine, it was in a university classroom. Born in Verona, Italy, this impossibly handsome man earned the nickname the world's hottest math teacher when a student's viral post revealed that their engineering lecturer at University College London was also a top-tier fashion model. The internet went wild, and seemingly overnight, Pietro became the intersection of academia and allure. The brainiac Adonis you thought only existed in movies. But Pietro isn't just a viral sensation. His modeling career had already begun when he was a child, shooting for Armani Jr. at the age of 6. However, he put modeling on hold to focus on his education, earning a mechanical engineering degree and a PhD in the same field. That combination of intellectual achievement and sculpted physique made him not just attractive, but unforgettable. By the time the internet discovered him, his looks had matured into sharp cheekbones, a perfectly symmetrical jawline, and the kind of athletic build that seemed carved out of marble. After his hot teacher fame exploded, Pietro embraced the spotlight fully. He signed with top modeling agencies, fronted campaigns for brands like Armani, Moschino, and Abercrombie & Fitch, and became a regular on high-fashion runways and glossy magazine covers. His Instagram feed became a curated gallery of shirtless fitness shots, travel adventures, and behind-the-scenes glimpses from shoots, equal parts aspirational and dangerously distracting. But what makes Pietro stand out isn't just his looks. He's cultivated a brand that celebrates both the mind and the body, often speaking about discipline, self-improvement, and pushing boundaries. His workout videos and fitness tips aren't just for show. They're rooted in real sports science knowledge. He's been vocal about challenging stereotypes, especially the outdated idea that beauty and brains can't coexist. As an openly gay man, Pietro has become a symbol of empowerment in the queer community. He's used his platform to speak about representation, inclusivity, and the importance of being authentic, particularly for those in sports, modeling, and academia, industries where queer identities have historically been hidden. His presence defies the narrow boxes society tries to put men in. He's masculine, intellectual, fashionable, and unapologetically himself. Pietro's story resonates because it's the fantasy of the unattainable guy next door. Except he's real, and he's rewriting what it means to be a public figure in the Greyson Chance, from viral prodigy to out-and-proud music visionary. When Greyson Chance first appeared on the world's radar, he was just 12 years old, sitting at a school piano in Oklahoma and belting out a jaw-dropping cover of Lady Gaga's Paparazzi. That video went viral overnight, earning him a spot on the Ellen DeGeneres show and launching a whirlwind journey into the music industry. But what's remarkable about Greyson isn't just the way he handled that early fame. It's how he transformed it into a platform for authentic artistry, queer representation, and unapologetic self-expression. In those early years, Greyson was marketed as a sweet teen pop sensation. But as he grew up, so did his sound. Breaking away from the cookie-cutter pop mold, he dove into indie and alternative influences, blending soulful vocals with intimate, often heart-wrenching lyrics. His music became deeply personal, touching on love, heartbreak, self-discovery, and the complexities of growing up in the public eye. Greyson publicly came out as gay in 2017 in a heartfelt Instagram post that was equal parts vulnerable and empowering. It was a turning point, not just for him, but for his fans, many of whom saw themselves in his story. In interviews, he's spoken candidly about the pressures of the music industry, the mental health struggles that came with fame, and the importance of creating a safe space for queer youth through his art. His 2019 album Portraits marked a career renaissance, earning critical acclaim for its honesty and emotional depth. Tracks like Shut Up and Yours showcased not only his vocal prowess, but also his willingness to bare his soul, making listeners feel every lyric. In 2022, his release Palladium further cemented his status as an artist who refuses to be boxed in, musically or personally. Beyond his music, Greyson's look has evolved into a confident, fashion-forward vibe that blends boyish charm with a hint of rock star edge. Whether he's performing shirtless on stage, rocking bold prints at a festival, or sharing stripped-down piano-only sessions on social media, his presence is magnetic. He's become an aesthetic icon for a new generation of queer fans who crave authenticity over perfection. Greyson's journey from child prodigy to queer creative powerhouse is a testament to resilience. He's navigated the highs and lows of fame, redefined himself on his own terms, and emerged more compelling than ever. In 2025, he stands not just as a gorgeous face under 30, but as a living reminder that growth, vulnerability, and self-love are the real markers of success. Drop a 2 in the comments if Greyson's soulful gaze and voice have your heart locked in. Conan Gray, the indie pop heartthrob. Defining Gen Z, cool. Conan Gray's rise to stardom feels like something out of a modern-day fairy tale, except this one was born on YouTube, fueled by bedroom songwriting, and carried by a voice that can make you feel nostalgic for memories you've never even lived. Born in 1998, Conan grew up in small-town Texas, where he began posting vlogs, covers, and original songs as a teenager. His early content had that raw, unpolished charm, grainy bedroom lighting, candid storytelling, and lyrics that felt like diary entries you weren't supposed to read but couldn't look away from. His big breakthrough came in 2018 with the release of his debut EP Sunset Season, featuring fan favorites like Idletown and Generation Y. But it was his 2020 debut album Kid Crow, powered by the viral hit Heather, that catapulted him into mainstream consciousness. Suddenly, his songs were everywhere. On TikTok, on late-night talk shows, and blasting through headphones during late-night car rides across the world. Part of Conan's magnetic pull comes from the way he crafts relatable, cinematic worlds in his music. His lyrics navigate love, longing, and identity with the precision of a poet and the candor of a close friend. He's openly discussed being queer in a way that's refreshingly unlabeled, refusing to let industry expectations or fan speculation dictate his story. Instead, he lets the music speak, and fans, especially queer youth, have found pieces of themselves in every verse. Aesthetically, Conan is a fashion chameleon. One day he's in an oversized thrifted sweater and scuffed sneakers. The next he's rocking sheer blouses, tailored suits, or bold, gender-fluid looks on the red carpet. That blend of indie authenticity and runway-ready confidence has made him a Gen Z-style icon. His hair, often perfectly tousled, and his sharp, delicate features have earned him a place on countless most gorgeous lists, while his vulnerability keeps him from ever feeling out of reach. In 2022, he followed up with Super H, a record that showed growth without losing his emotional core. Tracks like People Watching and Yours are soaked in yearning, while Movies captures the bittersweet gap between real love and the way we dream it. Critics praised his ability to write pop songs that feel intimate yet universal, an elusive skill that cements his staying power. Now in 2025, Conan isn't just a pop star, he's an era-defining voice. He's headlined world tours, inspired fan art and fashion trends, and soundtracked the coming-of-age years for millions. His mix of soft vulnerability, artistic vision, and undeniable beauty makes him one of the most captivating young gay icons of his generation. Drop a 3 in the comments if Conan's your ultimate Gen Z crush. Maxence Danet-Fauvel, the French heartthrob who turned mystery into magnetism. If France has a gift for producing screen icons who embody both elegance and sensuality, Maxence Danet-Fauvel is living proof. Born in 1993 in Rouen, this striking French actor first captured global attention through his role as Elliot Demory in the beloved teen drama Scam France. But Maxence didn't just play a romantic lead. He became one of the most talked-about queer crushes in international TV, thanks to his smoldering screen presence, soft-spoken charm, and undeniable beauty. Before acting, Maxence started out in the fashion world, working as a model for major European agencies. His bone structure, sharp yet refined, and piercing green eyes made him a natural for editorial spreads, runway shows, and high-end campaigns. That modeling experience translated seamlessly to the screen, where his every glance feels meticulously cinematic. But it wasn't just about looks. In Scam France, his portrayal of Elliot, a character navigating mental health struggles and a same-sex romance, resonated deeply with viewers, particularly queer youth across Europe and beyond. Maxence brought a rare tenderness to the role, balancing vulnerability with quiet confidence. His on-screen chemistry with co-star Axel Orient became a fandom phenomenon, sparking countless edits, fan art, and discussion threads in multiple languages. Unlike many rising stars who flood social media, Maxence keeps an air of mystery. His Instagram, though carefully curated, blends moody black-and-white portraits with candid glimpses into his travels, music tastes, and creative projects. This balance of accessibility and enigma only fuels his allure. Fans feel close enough to imagine they know him, yet far enough to keep wondering. Outside of acting, Maxence is involved in creative photography and music, often collaborating with other artists in Paris's indie scene. His personal style is effortlessly chic. Think tailored coats, vintage tees, and subtle jewelry, paired with that perfectly tousled hair that could pass for accidental perfection but never is. Now, in 2025, Maxence remains one of the most magnetic young gay actors in Europe, even if he rarely labels himself publicly. His ability to combine artistry, subtle activism, and timeless beauty ensures he's not just a fleeting crush, but a lasting cultural presence. Every role he chooses feels intentional, and every appearance, whether on a red carpet or a quiet street in Paris, turns heads. Drop a 4 in the comments if Maxence's French charm is your ultimate weakness. Freddie Fox, the British gentleman. With a daring edge. Freddie Fox might come from one of the UK's most respected acting dynasties, but he's proven time and again that he's not just riding on a famous surname. He's carving out a career with bold choices, undeniable talent, and a magnetic charm that bridges classic elegance with modern allure. Born in 1989 into the Fox acting family, Freddie grew up surrounded by theater, cinema, and artistry. Yet it's his own charisma and versatility that have made him one of Britain's most captivating young gay stars. Freddie first made waves with his breakout role as the flamboyant Freddie Baxter in Cucumber, 2015, a Channel 4 drama that tackled LGBTQ+ life with a mix of grit and humor. His portrayal was unapologetic, layered, and electric, immediately establishing him as an actor unafraid to take risks. Since then, he's moved seamlessly between period dramas, edgy thrillers, and stage performances, proving he's as comfortable in a powdered wig as he is in contemporary streetwear. A defining feature of Freddie's career has been his refusal to be boxed in, both in the roles he plays and in how he presents himself. While he's spoken publicly about his fluid approach to sexuality and identity, it's his confidence, intelligence, and striking looks that keep audiences and critics equally enthralled. That sharp jawline, piercing eyes, and effortlessly tailored style have landed him on multiple most handsome lists over the years. On stage, he's tackled everything from Shakespeare to modern plays, always bringing a distinctive energy that draws audiences in. On screen, he's equally fearless, taking on complex, queer characters without falling into stereotype. His role as Jeremy Bamber in White House Farm, 2020, showcased his range, while recent appearances in high-profile UK dramas have solidified his status as a leading man with depth. Off-screen, Freddie exudes a blend of old-school British gentlemanliness and contemporary confidence. Whether he's in a perfectly cut suit at a red carpet premiere or in a relaxed, artsy ensemble at a London gallery opening, he carries himself with a presence that feels both approachable and impossibly refined. In 2025, Freddie continues to push boundaries in both film and theater, choosing projects that challenge him and resonate with audiences. For fans, he represents the best of both worlds, a timeless kind of beauty paired with a modern, self-assured authenticity. He's the kind of actor who can break your heart with a single look and then leave you laughing in the next breath. Drop a 5 in the comments if Freddie's your ultimate British crush. From the Italian model who turned mathematics into a runway moment, to the French enigma who made teen romance feel like poetry, to the British gentleman who redefines classic charm, these 5 young gay stars are proof that beauty, talent, and authenticity can go hand in hand. They're not just faces you double tap on Instagram. They're shaping music, film, fashion, and culture for an entire generation, inspiring fans to embrace individuality while making the world a little more gorgeous in the process. Now it's your turn. Which one had you pausing the screen just to take it all in? Was it Pietro's professor-turned-heartthrob energy? Greyson's soulful voice? Conan's poetic melancholy? Maxence's Parisian mystery? Or Freddie's British sophistication? Drop a 1 to 5 in the comments for your number 1 and tell us why they're your ultimate crush. And if you think we missed someone who deserves a spot on this list, let us know. Your pick might just be in our next countdown. Until next time, keep celebrating the beauty of being unapologetically you.